Hey, everybody. What's going on? So I was just hearing on um, Mom's channel that there was a shooting in Lakewood Church in Texas, and I personally used to watch Joel Osteen a lot back in the day, and before he became super, super big. And I just thought that um, I would talk to you guys about this for a minute. So, as far as right now goes, a child and a man were wounded. A suspected shooter is dead at the incident at Joel Osteen's Lakewood Church in Houston, Texas. Um, Hopefully, hey, Mama Cannoli, how are you doing, sweetheart? I am uh, so saddened by this that a man and a child have been injured, and I believe the um, the shooter actually died. It was a woman. It says the woman entered the church accompanied by a boy believed to be about 5 years old and started shooting. Two off-duty law enforcement officers who were at the church when shots were fired about 1:50 p.m. opened fire and the woman was killed. The child was in critical condition and a man who was in his 50s is being treated for an injury to his leg. If law enforcement gunfire is responsible for striking the child, they're going to put the blame on her for putting the boy in danger. The shooting happened between services as people were arriving for Spanish service. Police believe the shooting was an isolated incident and there is no further danger to the public. The woman had a long rifle and a backpack and was wearing a trench coat when she entered the church from the parking lot and started shooting. Her identity has not been publicly released as of yet, and the officer described her as being in her early 30s. Her motive uh, is part of their ongoing investigation. The woman threatened that she had a bomb and sprayed an unknown substance as first responders arrived. It wasn't clear what the substance was as the fire department personnel arrived to investigate and clear the scene. Police checked a vehicle and backpack for possible explosive, but none were reported. Let's see. Two officers who opened fire were off duty at the time. One is an agent with the Texas Alcohol Beverage Commission, and the other one was a Houston police officer. There's pictures from outside of the church that show police cars and emergency vehicles lining up, and the police say this is going to be an ongoing investigation. They do say that a woman named Maria, who is from Colombia, witnessed the shooting. She said she heard the first shot fired about 8 minutes before the church service started. After the second shot, everybody started running and she ran for her life with her kids. Then she heard 8 more shots. Her family and her laid down on the church floor until someone told them they were safe to leave the church. She said she called her husband and father to say that she loved them, thinking that it might be the last time that she ever heard their voices. She never imagined something like this would happen. What else? Governor Greg Abbott said, "Our hearts are with those impacted by today's tragedy and the entire Lakewood church community in Houston. Places of worship are sacred." So that is basically the whole gist of it. Hey guys, how are you? Hey Pallets. Hey Queen. Hey Bell Bell. So glad you guys are here. I just wanted to come on and talk to you guys for a little bit and see how everybody's doing. And let you know that, what really happened with this, and there was an actual shooting there, and it's not good. No, you're not safe anywhere anymore. No. And then, you got people out there threatening to, you know, blow out people's tires and stuff. It's ridiculous anymore. I'm so glad you guys are all here, though. Mama Cannoli, yeah, such a scary world we live in now. Yeah, it's scary, and there's a bunch of crazy people out there. So take care of yourselves out there. So who are you guys rooting for tonight? Or who won? Did we already play? See, I don't even watch football. And people wonder why I'm a homebody. Exactly, pallets. I'm a homebody too. I don't get out much. I go to the grocery store and I come home, and this is about what I do because I don't like, you're a Chiefs fan, right on. So I don't know who all's playing. I know it's the Chiefs and is it the 49ers? San Francisco 49ers, I think. I don't know. I don't watch football. Don't like football. I'm a basketball person. So football is not my game. You guys doing anything tonight for it? You making any foods or anything? I watched Mirandy earlier, and her husband was making the spinach and cream cheese. What are they called? The little crab rangoon looking like things. Yeah, those were so good. You're a baseball person? Yeah, I live in Missouri, so we have the Cardinals and they suck, as everybody knows. So there's that. I like the Kansas City when they used to play. That's who I liked. And then when I lived in Florida, I never really watched anything except for I'd watch my Chicago Bulls, because I'm a basketball person. So that's who I like. I like basketball. Hang on one second. I'm trying to see. Oh, they said that they were gonna, when they found out who the lady was, they were gonna post her name, but I'm not really sure who it is right now. So what are you guys doing tonight? Anybody making anything besides Mirandy's family? Hi, Top Hat Thoughts. How are you? What part of Florida did I live in? I lived in Jacksonville, Florida. I lived in a town in Jacksonville called Arlington Heights, was where I lived. And I was there for probably 20 years, maybe 18 years. I moved there when I was 16. It was pretty fun there. Bell, do you live in Florida? You made a jalapeno dip with veggies since you don't eat carbs. Yeah, I don't eat a lot of carbs either. I try to keep my carbs under 40 a day. My doctor told me, because, a lot of people that are diabetic, you're at Lucy County right now? Oh, okay. Gotcha. My doctor told me about the carb thing. She told me don't cut out carbs completely, but don't eat an excessive amount. Like don't eat more than 50 carbs a day at all, ever. And I'm like, okay, I can do that. No, it's really hard. It's super, super hard. I cut out everything that's white, basically. No pasta, no potatoes, no milk, no no flours. So that means no breads. You eat 21 carbs or less a day. Right on. Yeah, I do net carbs as well. Yep. Ketogenic diet is low carb. Yeah, I know. I don't want to be in ketosis at all, because some people can handle being in ketosis and some people cannot. And I'm one of the people that cannot handle it. It makes me very ill. So I try to eat, um, like Queen says, she eats under 21 or 21 or under. I try to eat under 40 carbs. So, and usually you go into ketosis. Queen, do you know if it's when you're in ketosis, if it's under 50 that you go into ketosis, or is it under lower than that? I just really try to not eat a whole bunch of carbs. Like I don't eat chips anymore. I don't eat french fries anymore. I don't drink, you know, milk all that much. I don't eat breads, don't eat pastas. If I do eat pasta, it's going to be um what is that pasta that I like? It's found in the it's by the tofu. Yeah, it's under 50. Okay. Yeah, see, so I could probably be in ketosis and not even really know it, but it's not as far down as what you would be, because you only eat like 20 carbs or 21 carbs, and that's really low. But I know carbs turn into sugars, don't they? And sugars turn into me being more diabetic. So I try not to eat any of that. And I did find, oh, you know what's good if you're diabetic? I did find that Reese's makes Reese's zero sugar, and they taste exactly the same. Exactly the same. I am so in love with those things, but you don't want to eat a bunch of them because they'll give you diarrhea. Just saying. You were able to get off half of your medications for lupus and RA when I stopped eating sugar and carbs. That is awesome. I am so happy for you. Right on. The keto diet brought my A1C number down. Oh, I have Lily's chocolate on my counter right now, and they don't give you stomach issues. You're right. I buy the Lily's milk chocolate little bitty chips, the little chips that you put in stuff. I just eat those. I love those. Those are so good, and they don't taste bad. They don't have an aftertaste or anything. And you're right, they don't give me stomach issues either. I eat those with Cool Whip, if you freeze it and you want something that's like ice cream, but you can't really eat ice cream, if you're diabetic, unless you eat the low carb, low sugar one. And I think it still has 5 grams of sugar in it for one chocolate lollipop looking like thing. It's hardly even worth opening the wrapper. You can eat frozen Cool Whip. You put it in the freezer and freeze it, and it tastes like ice cream almost. And then you put the chocolate chips on there, and it is so good. Oh my god. Yep. So that's another thing that I learned with it. I also learned that nobody in my family eats how I eat, but when I make a keto cheesecake and cookies, they'll all eat it, right? I did buy, what is that thing that I bought the other day at Walmart? I seen that they had a sugar-free cake. And I was like, no way. And I bought it. And it's got sugar-free cake and sugar-free icing. And I think that I'm going to try it. I'm trying to think of who it's from. Let me walk into the kitchen with you guys and see if I can. Hopefully I won't drop the computer because I'm on my laptop. Let's see. Oh, I left the deep freeze open. Uh-oh. Okay, it is Pillsbury, zero sugar, and then Pillsbury zero sugar frosting. They are so, so good, is what I've heard. Let me shut this real quick because I left my deep freezer open. Yeah, I know that the carbs are high in some of those, but I don't eat, like I said, a lot of carbs anyway anymore. So, like I told my husband, I said, I want to buy this. I said, you can have the majority of it, and I'll just eat a couple. And then I'll just eat one a day for like 3 days, and then you can have the rest. Hey, Mirandy, how are you doing, sweetheart? I also want to know does anybody know how to make So I bought these frozen chicken legs and thighs. Hi, seen it before. How are you? I'm out of breath now. Hang on. Uh, anyway, I bought these chicken legs and thighs that are frozen. They're in a bag, you know. How do you cook those? If you want to make like buffalo wings or something, do you have to like thaw them and then bread them? Or can you bread them frozen and then cook them? I'm learning how to cook. This is a new thing for me. So I'm learning how to cook. Um, my husband used to cook a lot. So now I'm learning how to cook and I just don't know how to. Hi, Top Hats. How are you? I seen you earlier in chat. Does anybody know how to cook those? Because I would really like to know. Grab the link at the top if it's still pinned up there. Is my link pinned up there? Does anybody know? Let's see. Yeah, it should be up there. If you know how to cook those, let me know. Because I am wanting to make them. But I don't know if you have to thaw the whole bag of chicken or if you just cook them frozen and you put the breading on them. Because I bought this breading. I bought some what is that breading? The what is that? Hooters breading. And I love the Hooters breading. So I figured I would do that and make half of them in the Hooters breading with barbecue sauce and half of them in the Hooters breading with buffalo sauce to see, you know, which ones everybody liked. So, Mirandy, are you watching the game? Aw, you guys are so sweet. I wonder where Jilly is today. I haven't seen her at all. I hope she's okay. You've been listening while doing some work? That's good. I'm glad. Huh. I'm trying to get this back on my computer back up. Uh-oh. Okay. I can have a chicken. My husband won't eat it. Oh, goodness. Well, that is poopy. Hey, Mirandy, if you're still in here, tell Poop Noodle that I'm sending him a apron. So he should get it soon. Uh-oh. My phone's buzzing. My phone's buzzing. Who's buzzing me? I don't know. Hang on. You have to run. I have to go to my mother-in-law's every Sunday. Oh, okay. Well, you have a good night and be careful driving. And hopefully we'll see you back in my chat again. I appreciate you guys. So what's ever tonight besides, are you going to have, Mirandy, are you going to be going live again? Or are you going to just hang out at home? Oh, goodness. What is this? We're glad you're in the chat, Top Hats. We really are. So I went to Hobby Lobby this past weekend, and I also went to Sally's, and I bought the Ion Platinum Lace hair toner for my hair. And if you guys Google that and you look at it, you're going to go, oh my gosh, it's white. It is so white. I was so in shock when I seen it. I was like, oh, I got to get that because I like my hair pretty light. And my daughter's like, you're going to look like a ghost, Mom. I also got one that's called Ultimate Purple, and it's really neat too. Or is it Ultimate Purple? It's Ultimate Purple Haze or something like that. And I bought the Manic Panic. It's called Virgin Snow, and it's supposed to tone your hair, and it tones it without putting purple in it. But if your hair pulls a lot of purple or whatever, then it will put a little bit of purple in it. So if you know anything about bleaching your hair, you know that you want to tone your hair to get the yellow or brassiness out of it. And I want to do that. So I think I'm going to use the Manic Panic one, and it's called Virgin Snow, and it is so pretty of a color. So hopefully it'll be okay. Let's see. Seen It Before says, I colored mine. I was afraid I was going to be a traffic cone orange. Oh, goodness. But it came out more brown than I thought. Right on. Did you use a box dye or did you buy something from like Sally's? Well, I guess that's box dye too, but it's just more expensive, I guess. They've got, what was the other stuff that I got? Platinum Lace, Ultimate Purple, and then the Manic Panic. I got that. Oh, and tomorrow I'm going to be doing the She Glam haul. I got like a whole slew of makeup from She Glam. So I'm going to do a She Glam haul, and hopefully it'll be pretty cool. I'm actually going to put makeup on my face tomorrow in front of you guys. It's going to be crazy. Hopefully my lighting will work really good because I bought one of them little ring light things. So hopefully you'll be able to see me better. And it'll be, during the daytime when I do that. I'm not a makeup professional, but I do try to put makeup on. And I don't look too bad with makeup on, so let's see. I wish more people would come in. I figured I could get some more people to come in because people were going to watch chats, or not watch chats, but watch the football game or whatever, and maybe other people would come in. I don't know. Do you use put a one in the chat if you guys have ever used products from like Sally's or from like where you use them from. Like, if put a one in the chat if you use them from Sally's on your hair, or if you've or a two if you use them from like Walmart or a regular store, or if you go get your hair done. You haven't. You're like, I haven't. Okay, so Seen It Before, you use them from, you go get your hair done or something like that, and Mama Cannoli, you use the ones from Sally's. Gotcha. Right on. What kind do you use from Sally's, Mama? Do you know the name of it or what? Because I want to try to get some different options. See, I go pretty blonde. I don't go like real light or anything. Hang on one second. Okay, I'm back. I dropped my phone and I had to get it. Bell, you use the ones from either Walmart or you go and get it done yourself? Right on. That's awesome. Your friend has a hairdresser and she gets her stuff there too. Okay. Right on. Yeah, there's another kind of bleach that I wanted to try, not bleach. I guess it's kind of like bleach, but that I wanted to try. It's called One and Only. It's the word one and then the letter N and then only. It's supposed to be super, super good, and it has that argan oil in it, and it's supposed to make your hair really soft. So I was thinking about trying that as well. So hopefully, those will be good ones to try. Well, I am going to end my live here in just a few minutes because I'm distracted right now. And I will see you guys in chats, and hopefully I'll see you either at Mirandy's or hi, Make It Make Sense. How are you, honey? I'm glad you come in. I see I only have 9 people in here, so I'm like sitting here going, I don't know. I guess I'm boring. I don't know. I haven't been able to have too many people. Oh, it was good to catch you live. Thank you. I appreciate that. I get kind of boring after a few minutes. I'm one of those ones that if I can't think of something to talk about, then I'll just get off of here because I don't want to sit here with dead air. I don't like the dead air. It's icky. But anyway, you guys have a great night. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. And hopefully you guys have a great night tonight. If not, try to anyway. I will be live tomorrow and I will do my She Glam haul. And hopefully I'll be able to get some people talking about some makeup if you guys want to. If not, we'll talk about some other stuff. I'll talk to you later. Love y'all. Bye.